What's SoccerBeat here? Umjaka, bringing you Talking Sundowns by SoccerBeat, hanging out with former Mamelodi Sundowns striker Kermit Erasmus. Hey, Romeo!
Sure, Umjaka.
Interact with us on social media at SoccerBeat ZA. Also subscribe to our YouTube channel at SoccerBeat ZA. Hit the subscribe button. After that, there's a little thing, ring my bell. So ring that bell so that you can get notified every time we drop an episode and some dope content. What we've got, Sundowns making an appearance and getting the job done, Kermit.
Very easy game for them to finish the year off, comfortable 2-0. The clean sheet is important because goal difference is gonna count towards the end of the season. I think towards beginning of May, it's gonna really get hot because goal difference are gonna matter and every goal counts, and I think 2-0 lead, a clean sheet was important also for Onyango, to come in to start the game after Ronwen's suspension, and to get a clean sheet was a good start for him because I think he's going to play one more game, if I'm not mistaken. It's a 2-game suspension, right, for a straight red. So he's got one more game to go and, to prove himself to keep another clean sheet, and was a good start for him, made a couple of good saves, very comfortable from the back, even control the ball out of his box, out the air, and played the pass through the middle, which was quite good to see from a keeper that's not really shown his ability that much from his feet. So was good for the team, for the confidence of the team as well, also because that experience is always needed,
And it's Onyango won the CAF award a while back as well,
For sure, a couple of years ago, yeah.
It's quite dope. It's quite dope to see Mzansi, that it's happening to the Mzansi team, that two guys with those accolades are still involved, and and of course the spotlight was always going to be on Onyango. Did he survive? There was a lot of moments. And I'm not sure if I should blame the striker for being unlucky. I don't want to say missed the goal hitting the post, being unlucky, or Onyango, Onyango's presence maybe putting them under pressure.
Well, for me, as a goalkeeper, if you've beaten, the only thing that can save you is the post. And in the two chances, he was beaten, but the post saved him. And thanks to the post, I'm sure he probably kissed the post and the ball after the ball didn't go into. Say thank you for saving me, because both chances seemed like out of his reach. Because if you look at the header from the cross, he literally stood and looked at it with the crossbar. So it shows you that he just let the post do the work for him. So
sure,
he did fairly well. He did fairly well, to be honest. He made a couple of good saves, and it's something that he always has. He's training every day with a goalkeeper, so it's just to apply what he's been doing at training, and just to be a bit more concentrated in those key moments.
Those key moments. Now, salute to Sundowns. It speaks of depth for me. That you can have this kind of situation. Your backup is a type like Onyango. Not too many are that blessed. Let's go to that breaking comeback with more with Kermit Erasmus, Talking Sundowns by SoccerBeat.
The Carling Black Label Cup is here to put the power back in your hands. Fagugesi at the Carling Cup on 21 December at Orlando Stadium. Buy a Carling Black Label and vote for your Carling All-Stars. T's and C's apply. South Africa, be sharp. Not for persons under the age of 18.
What's the Talking Sundowns by SoccerBeat? I don't know whether I should be saying Samba. Yeah, because they want Ribeiro turning it on. And Saleh's finally getting it done, man.
For sure. What a well-illustrated passage of play and a well-executed assist for the goal, and a well-executed goal also. And keeping in mind it's not his strong foot, Saleh's, it's his weak foot. And to finish that composed is also commendable. Ribeiro has been consistent throughout the season, and he's well on the way in being a contender for player of the season, because, that's what creates the chances of you being there, is by being consistent in every game. And if he's not scoring, he's assisting. And if he's not doing either, he's doing both. So today he got one of each. A beautiful goal, well taken. I mean, if you look at the replay from the goal that he scored, even looked like this after he placed it, to see if it's going inside of the post. That just shows you, that these things have been practiced at training. He didn't even look. He didn't even look at where the goals were. He just dribbled to his strong side and he tried to pick the far corner. And from his reaction after he took off the foot, the ball left his foot. You could see the way he was posing, and he was just waiting for it to go in, so he could do the Ronaldinho celebration, with the fence sagging. Yeah, man, it was a beautiful goal, and I'm really happy to see that. The consistency is there from him, and he's enjoying his football. I mean, he makes things look so easy in the game. He plays with so much joy and so much energy, and his dribbling ability is second to none in the league, and very, very good today.
And that's what you need. I mean, a ball, almost like a ball carrier that's also going to finish the goals like a Ribeiro, because I saw Tebza going as deep as next to the defenders again, which is something you picked up quite early, in this new era, under the new coach at Sundowns.
For me, the energy Mokoena showed today was amazing. I mean, he covered Mokoena really well, especially when Mokoena was out of his position. He slotted in really well. It didn't even look like they had a gap in their right back position, because his one-on-one was so good that he had, if it's not in Dwandwe, he had him in his pocket. He won every duel he had against him, and as soon as he won the ball, he was ready to drive forward and attack. And if you saw in the 83rd minute the action he had where he sprinted for a corner that he got, I mean, who knew he had that pace? Who knew he had that pace? reminded me of Yaya Toure when he was at Man City. The explosiveness, the slow pace takeoff. You think because of the structure, you don't think he's got the speed, but that power running, it's amazing to see even in the 83rd minute, and that just shows you the desire he has to continue playing and giving everything for the team.
Miguel Cardoso, new dynamics are flowing already. Miguel Cardoso, a lot of it is being said about the coach. How he takes training sessions. It's something I think also starting to see with the new, as we said, Mokoena, or Ribeiro being a deeper ball carrier, etc. Miguel Cardoso seems like the real deal, man.
For sure, I think having experience also of being in Portugal, playing in Portugal, the culture of a Portuguese person is similar to, they always want things to be not perfect, but they just want the desire and they want it shown in the action of the way you play, the hunger and the desire, I mean, they won 2-0 today, and for him, in showing the desire, it shouldn't be enough for the players. So if they've lost, he wants to see it in the players' faces, the sad, That's what I'm trying to say. As a Portuguese coach, he wants coaches like that always want the best for the players,
always,
in good and in bad. And to see his identity coming to life now, and he's altered the formation a little bit, having two attacking midfielders instead of the double pivot, instead of the double pivot, which is a bit of a new thing
risk
for the team.
A risk, yeah.
A risk. You don't have the secure of two holding midfielders, but one now, where you need the legs of your two attacking midfielders to bomb up and down for the team.
Yeah.
And especially up the team defense, when it's needed. Like today, Mokoena did a fantastic job in that regard. So, I mean, as long as you're willing to do what is required of the coach, I mean, he'll show you the love that he needs to show you, and he'll push you where he needs to push you. And I think it's going to be a good second half of the season.
I thought something very interesting I want us to round up about in the Sundowns setup, where you could still have Modiba and Mokoena on the field and still have Mashiho and Mudau on the field. So I'll be back after the break and we can break it down.
Nope.
Hey, Taola.
All right, here we go.
Ko Betway ba tshepela hore o tshwantse o betjhe ka tsela e nepahetseng. Ka nako e nngwe o tlamehile hore o ikhule hanyane. Ka nako tse ding
o ska leka go busha tše di lahlegilego.
Nakusasa kuse olunye usuku.
Dlala ngokusemandleni wakho.
Ge o tlhoka thušo re gona.
hopola, bet responsibly.
Problem.
I was still hanging out with Kermit Erasmus, former Mamelodi Sundowns striker. Talking Sundowns by SoccerBeat. Keep interacting with us on our socials at SoccerBeat. Hit that subscribe button and the bell to get notified whenever we drop episodes right here on SoccerBeat. Kermit, so, we've been talking, Cardoso and what he's brought to the team, what we're seeing, and I saw a new role, Modiba, where you can have a Modiba, you can still have Mokoena, you can still have Mudau on the pitch at the same time. Hey. Sure.
Hello. Hey, what happened now?
Hey, I think it was my connection, I think.
Oh.
Okay. Reconnecting on my side. All right, let's go. Let's wrap it up. Yeah. Let's wrap it up. Also, still hanging out with Kermit Erasmus, former Mamelodi Sundowns striker, right here on Talking Sundowns by SoccerBeat. Keep interacting with us on social media at SoccerBeat today. Of course, on our YouTube channel. Subscribe and hit the bell to get notified. Kermit, I saw that Sundowns should even have the luxury of having Mashiko, Modiba, Mokoena, Mudau, and have Modiba and Mokoena operating as some kind of inside wingers, midfield, box to box. Hey, what I thought today was just something else, man.
For sure. Can you hear me?
All right. Yeah, I can hear
you. For me, we got to cancel the fact that Modiba is known as a left back because he's better as a midfielder now. Let's not confuse people. He's no more left back, please. And I'm sure he'll tell you the same thing. He doesn't want to play there. Wants to play inside. Wants to play in midfield, where he can dictate things, where he can make things happen. Because the energy he brings and the way he reads the game it's so smart, man. And I think it just shows you that sometimes where you are utilized might not be to your full potential.
Your full potential.
Because as a left back, you didn't see much of his ability that much because of the position he was playing. Yeah. And now that they've changed him, going to a midfielder, they even give him the freedom to also make things happen. He's got the ability to play the dink pass over the last line. He's got the ability to switch the play, and he's also got the ability to link up play from midfield to the attack. So I think he's been really good this season, even last season, and understanding his role as a midfielder. Which gives Mashego the freedom more to own that position for himself, 100%. Basically, because if it's not him, it's Divine Lunga. And I think Divine has been doing well in the past few games. That's someone you probably forgot to mention. And he's been doing well the past few games. It just shows you the depth they have, He's been doing well the past few games and, just shows you the depth they have. With the rotation they've given now, Mudau is suspended for today's game. Gave Mokoena the ability now to come in and slot in. They did a fantastic job. When Mudau comes back, Mokoena can go as a right wing again. So having the luxury of having so many players. Peter came in today for Salis. Reyners came in today for Salis. Direct swap. Peter came in as a striker, played as a right winger. Yeah. So it just shows you the depth they have. Mabue came in also for Aubrey.
Mabue as well,
give some fresh. There's a lot of players that can play a lot of different positions, and having that luxury just shows you that it's good to have depth in the team because depth is needed, playing so much games in so many different competitions. And also having a variety of taking a different approach to what is always expected from Sundowns, a lot of the times the teams plan or, for likely 11 and having players that has the ability to apply themselves also, no matter who's playing in the position that's required. The coach can have an element of surprise in that regard also, could give a different outcome for Sundowns. So it's always good to have a variety of players, but then again, having the consistency of a 11 that gels and clicks together is also important. So it's a bit of a tricky one, but finding the balance in the two is important. And I think the coach has been doing well in the rotation of the team. He put Reyners on the bench today. Yeah. It would have been nice to see him get his 7th goal in a row. For me, I love to see strikers scoring goals and continue a scoring streak. Because for me, that's what builds confidence and that's what makes you confident as an attacking player and happy. No matter how good you play, the most important thing is scoring goals.
Speaking like a true vet now, eh? A true vet now, eh? I'll give you, living pearls of wisdom. Pearls of wisdom by Kermit Erasmus. That's it for Talking Sundowns by SoccerBeat. Get the next one right here. Don't forget, hit the subscribe button at SoccerBeat ZA on YouTube and on all our social media platforms. Hola. SoccerBeat, what's